Int. Small town cafe, night. The cafe hums with quiet chatter. A storm brews outside. The clock on the wall ticks loudly, stuck at 11:11. A group of strangers sits at a corner table, an air of unease binding them. Narrator, VO. In a world where time flows like a river, there exists a place where it halts, trapped in the forgotten hour. The camera pans to each character seated at the table. Amelia, 30s, a writer with piercing eyes, nervously flips through her notebook. Harold, 50s, a mechanic with a rugged demeanor, clenches a broken pocket watch. Lucy, 20s, a tech-savvy college student, taps on her laptop, frustration etched on her face. Dr. Winston, 60s, an eccentric professor, adjusts his round glasses, a knowing smirk playing on his lips. Amelia whispers, "Why are we still here?" Harold, "Because that clock hasn't moved since we walked in." Lucy, sarcastic, "Or maybe it's because none of our phones work, and the door won't budge." They all glance uneasily at the cafe's entrance, which rattles under the storm's force, but remains locked. Dr. Winston, calmly, "It's not the storm keeping us here." Amelia, "What are you talking about?" Dr. Winston, smirking, "It's the hour." The others exchange confused looks. Harold, "What hour?" Dr. Winston, "The 25th hour. The one that shouldn't exist." The lights flicker. A distant clock chimes once, echoing unnaturally. Lucy, "This is some kind of joke, right?" Dr. Winston, "Hardly. It's a tear in time, a rare phenomenon. We've slipped through it." Amelia, "How do we get out?" Dr. Winston, That's the tricky part. The hour demands payment." Harold, "What kind of payment?" Dr. Winston leans in, his voice dropping to a whisper. Dr. Winston, "One of us must stay." The group erupts in protest. The storm intensifies, the windows shaking violently. Suddenly, the cafe goes dark. Int. Cafe. Moments later, the lights return. The clock on the wall ticks again, 11:12. But Dr. Winston is gone. Amelia, whispering, "He knew. He planned this." The others exchange uneasy glances, the weight of his sacrifice sinking in. Outside, the storm has cleared. They open the door, stepping into a quiet, starry night.